Hey Pisces, I need to talk to you about something really important today. Before we dive into the cards, I just want you to know that what I am seeing here is not easy to discuss, but it is necessary. You have been through something that most people would not survive emotionally, and yet here you are, still standing. The betrayal you experienced did not come from one direction. It came from the front and from behind. People you trusted with your whole heart turned their backs on you, and some even looked you in the eye while doing it. The pain of that kind of betrayal is something I can feel through these cards, and I want you to know that everything you went through was real, valid, and incredibly difficult. But what I am seeing now is not just about what happened to you. It is about what happens next. And trust me when I say the universe has been watching everything. So I shuffled the deck with your energy in mind, asking Spirit to show me what Pisces needs to know right now about this situation, about the people who hurt you, and about what is coming in your future. The cards that came through are so specific and so powerful that I actually had to take a moment before I started this reading because the message is that clear. We are going to look at 6 cards today, and each one is going to reveal a different layer of this story. Some of what I share might be difficult to hear, but I promise you that by the end of this reading, you are going to understand not just what happened, but why it had to happen, and what beautiful things are waiting for you on the other side of this pain. Let me start by pulling the first card, and already I can feel the energy shifting around this situation. The first card I pulled for you is Strength. And honestly, Pisces, when I saw this card appear, I had to pause because this is not about the betrayal itself. This is about you. This card is showing me that throughout everything that happened, through all the lies and the backstabbing and the moments when you felt completely shattered, you had an inner strength that you probably did not even know existed. Strength in tarot is not about being loud or aggressive or getting revenge. It is about quiet power, about maintaining your dignity when everything around you is falling apart, about choosing not to become the monster that hurt you. And that is exactly what you did. I am seeing that when the betrayal happened, when you realized that people were talking about you behind your back, when you discovered that someone you loved was playing games with your heart, you had every reason to lash out. You had every right to expose them, to tell everyone what they did, to make them feel even a fraction of the pain they caused you. But you did not do that, did you? You took the high road. You walked away with grace. You chose to protect your own peace rather than engage in their drama. And Pisces, I need you to understand something really important here. That choice you made, that decision to maintain your integrity even when they did not deserve your kindness, that was not weakness. That was the most powerful thing you could have done. The Strength card is showing me that you literally tamed the beast inside yourself. There was a part of you that wanted to destroy them, that wanted to make them pay for what they did, and you would have been justified in feeling that way. But instead, you chose love over hate. You chose healing over revenge. You chose to be the bigger person, not because they deserved it, but because you deserved to not carry that darkness in your heart. This card is telling me that your soul is so pure, so genuinely good, that even when people gave you every reason to become bitter and cruel, you refused to let their actions change who you are at your core. What I am also seeing with this Strength card is that the universe took note of your response. Every tear you cried in private, instead of screaming at them in public. Every time you bit your tongue when you wanted to say something hurtful back. Every moment you chose peace over chaos. The universe was recording all of it. And that record is going to matter very soon because karma does not forget. Karma especially does not forget when someone hurts a person who has been nothing but kind and genuine. The fact that this card appeared first is telling me that your strength during this difficult time has set something in motion that is bigger than you realize. I also want to point out something about the imagery in the Strength card. There is a woman gently closing the mouth of a lion, and this is so significant for your situation. The lion represents raw, primal anger and pain. It represents the part of you that wanted to roar and fight back. But the woman is calm, gentle, almost loving as she quiets the lion. This is you, Pisces. You quieted your own pain. You soothed your own wounds. You did not let the betrayal turn you into someone unrecognizable, and that took more courage than most people will ever have in their entire lives. Your ability to remain soft in a world that tried to harden you is not just admirable, it is extraordinary. And it is going to be the very thing that opens doors for you that those who hurt you will never be able to walk through. The energy of strength is also telling me that you are much more resilient than you give yourself credit for. You might feel broken right now. You might feel like the betrayal took something from you that you can never get back. But this card is showing me that you are not broken. You are healing. And there is a massive difference between those two states. Broken things stay broken, but healing things become stronger than they were before. You are in the process of becoming a version of yourself that is wiser, more discerning, more powerful, and more aligned with your true purpose. The betrayal was not meant to destroy you. It was meant to redirect you. And that redirection is taking you somewhere absolutely beautiful. Now, let me pull the second card because I am feeling like we need to talk about what was really going on behind the scenes with these people who hurt you. The second card that came through is the Nine of Swords. And Pisces, this card is heavy, but it is also incredibly revealing. The Nine of Swords is about anxiety, guilt, sleepless nights, and mental torment. But here is what is interesting. This card is not showing up to describe your current state, even though I know you have had your share of sleepless nights crying over what happened. This card is actually showing me what is happening to the people who betrayed you right now. They are experiencing the Nine of Swords energy, and it is eating them alive from the inside out. Let me explain what I am seeing here. The Nine of Swords traditionally shows someone sitting up in bed in the middle of the night, head in their hands, unable to sleep because their mind will not stop replaying their mistakes and poor choices. And that is exactly what is happening to at least one of the people who hurt you. They are lying awake at night thinking about what they did to you. They are tormented by the memory of your face when you realized you had been betrayed. They are haunted by the words they said, the lies they told, the way they treated someone who only ever showed them love and loyalty. And Pisces, I want you to really hear this. Their guilt is not small. It is consuming them. What the Nine of Swords is revealing is that these people are starting to realize the magnitude of what they lost when they lost you. Maybe they did not value you when they had you. Maybe they took your kindness for granted. Maybe they thought they could treat you any way they wanted and you would always be there. But now that you are gone, now that you have let go of their hand and walked away, they are experiencing a level of regret that is actually making them physically ill. I am seeing someone who cannot eat properly, who cannot focus on anything else, who keeps checking their phone, hoping you will reach out, even though they know they do not deserve it. The 9 swords hanging on the wall in this card represent 9 specific regrets, 9 moments they wish they could take back, 9 things they are beating themselves up over. And here is what is wild about this, Pisces. You probably think they moved on easily. You probably think they do not care, that they are living their best life while you are picking up the pieces. But this card is telling me that is not what is happening at all. Behind closed doors, when they are alone with their thoughts, they are falling apart. They are experiencing their own personal hell, and no one around them even knows it because they are too proud to admit what they did to you. I am also seeing with the 9 of Swords that there is someone specific who is having panic attacks over this situation. Someone who is waking up in cold sweats because they dreamt about you, about losing you, about the moment they realized they destroyed the best thing that ever happened to them. This person might be putting on a brave face in public, might be pretending everything is fine, might even be in a new relationship trying to replace you, but internally they are suffering. And the suffering is only going to get worse as time goes on because they are slowly realizing that what they had with you was once in a lifetime and they threw it away for nothing. The 9 of Swords is also symbolic of consequences catching up with someone. You cannot betray a good person and expect to sleep peacefully at night. You cannot lie to someone who loved you unconditionally and expect to have peace of mind. You cannot play games with someone's heart and expect karma to just let it slide. What this card is telling me is that the universe has already started delivering consequences to these people, and it is starting with their mental and emotional state. They cannot escape their own thoughts. They cannot run from their guilt. They cannot pretend it did not happen because their subconscious mind keeps forcing them to confront what they did. And here is something else I am picking up on. The Nine of Swords can also indicate that someone is terrified of the truth coming out. Maybe there are things they did that you do not even know about yet. Maybe there are lies they told that are starting to unravel. Maybe there are other people involved who are starting to ask questions. Whatever it is, this person is scared. They are scared of being exposed, scared of losing their reputation, scared of people finding out who they really are behind the mask they wear. And that fear is justified because the truth always comes to light eventually. Always. So while you have been over here rebuilding your life, being strong, choosing to heal with grace and dignity, they have been over there falling apart mentally because they cannot escape what they did. That is karma in action, Pisces. That is the universe balancing the scales. You do not need to do anything to these people. You do not need to expose them or get revenge. Their own mind is punishing them more severely than you ever could. The Nine of Swords is confirmation that what goes around truly does come around, and their consequences have already begun. Let me pull the third card now, because I feel like we need to understand what is coming next in this situation. The third card is the Magician, and Pisces, this is where the reading takes a really beautiful turn. The Magician is about manifestation, about having all the tools you need to create the life you want, about stepping into your personal power and making magic happen. After everything you have been through, after being betrayed and broken and forced to let go of people you loved, the universe is now saying, okay, you have learned the lesson. You have survived the test. Now here is your reward. The Magician is showing me that you are entering a phase where you are going to manifest things so quickly that it is going to shock you. Let me break this down because the Magician is such a powerful card for manifestation and creation. In traditional tarot imagery, the Magician stands at a table with a cup, a pentacle, a sword, and a wand, representing all four elements and all four suits of the tarot. This means he has everything he needs. He is not lacking anything. He is not waiting for someone else to give him permission or resources. He has it all right there in front of him, and all he has to do is use it. And that is where you are right now, Pisces. You have been through the fire, you have been refined, and now you have access to abilities and opportunities that you did not have before the betrayal. What I am seeing is that the pain you went through actually activated something in you. It woke up a part of you that was sleeping. It forced you to realize that you cannot rely on other people to make you happy or complete you or validate you. You have to do that for yourself. And once you realize that, once you truly understood that you are the magician of your own life, everything changed. The Magician is telling me that you are about to enter a period where your thoughts manifest into reality faster than ever before. What you focus on, you will create. What you desire, you will attract. What you dream about, you will experience. I am also seeing that the Magician represents someone who has mastered their craft, who knows how to take raw materials and turn them into something valuable. That is you right now, Pisces. You took the raw materials of betrayal, heartbreak, and loss, and you are turning them into wisdom, strength, and a completely new version of yourself. You are not just healing, you are evolving. You are becoming someone who cannot be manipulated or deceived or taken advantage of because you have learned to trust your intuition, to set boundaries, to recognize red flags, and to walk away from situations that do not serve you. That is mastery, and that mastery is going to serve you in every area of your life moving forward. The Magician also represents using your voice, your creativity, your skills to build something new. I am seeing that some Pisces reading this might be starting a business, launching a project, going back to school, or pursuing a dream they put on hold because they were too busy taking care of people who did not appreciate them. Well, now that those people are out of your life, you have time, you have energy, you have focus, and you are going to use all of that to create something amazing. The universe is literally handing you the tools and saying, go build your empire, go create your masterpiece, go show the world what you are capable of when you are not being held back by people who do not deserve you. What I also love about the Magician in this position is that it represents being in alignment. When you are in alignment with your true self, with your purpose, with your highest good, things just flow. Opportunities appear out of nowhere. The right people show up at the right time. Doors open that you did not even know existed. And that is what is about to happen for you. The betrayal forced you to let go of the wrong people, and now the universe has space to bring in the right people. People who will appreciate you, support you, celebrate you, and never make you question your worth. The Magician is confirmation that you are about to meet soul family, whether that is friends, romantic partners, mentors, or collaborators who are going to help you build the life you have always wanted. I am also picking up that the Magician can represent a specific person coming into your life who is going to be absolutely mesmerized by you. Someone who sees your magic, your gifts, your light, and wants to help you shine even brighter. This person is not going to play games with you. They are not going to betray you or lie to you or take you for granted. They are going to show up consistently, honestly, and with pure intentions. And when you meet this person, you are going to realize why it never worked out with anyone else. Because those people were not meant to be in your life forever. They were just there to teach you what you do not want so that you could recognize the real thing when it finally arrives. The Magician is also about confidence and self-belief. You are stepping into a version of yourself that knows your worth. You are done accepting crumbs. You are done settling for less than you deserve. You are done making excuses for people who do not treat you right. You have the wand in your hand now, Pisces, and you are the one calling the shots in your own life. Nobody gets to dictate your happiness anymore. Nobody gets to control your narrative. Nobody gets to dim your light. You are the Magician, and you are about to show everyone what true power looks like. Let me pull the fourth card, because I am curious about the people who betrayed you and what their future looks like. The fourth card is the Moon, and this is extremely telling. The Moon is one of the most complex cards in tarot because it represents illusion, confusion, hidden enemies, deception, and things that are not what they seem. When this card appears in a reading about people who have betrayed you, it is telling me that these individuals are completely lost right now. They are walking through fog. They cannot see clearly. They do not know which direction to go. And the reason they are so confused is because they base their entire reality on lies. And now those lies are starting to crumble. The Moon is showing me that the person or people who hurt you are discovering that what they thought they wanted is not actually making them happy. Maybe they betrayed you for someone else, and now they are realizing that new person is not what they expected. Maybe they lied to you to protect their own image, and now that image is starting to crack. Maybe they played games thinking they were clever, and now they are realizing they lost the one real thing they had. The Moon represents the moment when illusions fall away, and you are forced to confront reality, and for these people, that reality is harsh. I am seeing that there is massive confusion in the camp of those who betrayed you. They do not understand why things are not going well for them. They cannot figure out why they feel so empty inside. They are questioning every decision they made, but they are too proud to admit they were wrong, so they just keep stumbling around in the dark, hoping things will magically get better. But the Moon is telling me that things are not going to get better for them until they own up to what they did, make amends, and do the hard work of becoming better people. And based on the energy I am feeling, most of them are not going to do that. They are going to stay stuck in this confusing, painful, foggy state for a long time. The Moon also represents hidden truths coming to light. There are things about these people that are going to be revealed in the coming weeks and months. Secrets they have been keeping, lies they have been telling, other people they have hurt. The Moon is like a spotlight that exposes what has been hidden in the shadows. And Pisces, you are going to witness this. You are going to see these people get exposed for who they really are, and it is not going to be pretty. Other people are going to see what you saw. Other people are going to experience what you experienced. And when that happens, you are going to feel validated because you will realize it was never about you. It was always about their character, their choices, their lack of integrity. What I also find interesting about the Moon is that it can represent cycles repeating. These people who betrayed you have probably done this before to other people, and they are going to do it again because they have not learned the lesson. They are stuck in a cycle of hurting people, experiencing temporary guilt, making excuses, and then doing it all over again with someone new. But here's the thing, Pisces. Each time they repeat this cycle, it gets worse for them. The karma gets heavier, the consequences get more severe. The universe gives people chances to change, but if they refuse, eventually the hammer drops hard. And I am seeing that for these people, the hammer is about to drop in a way they are not prepared for. The moon can also indicate mental health struggles, and I am picking up that at least one person involved in your betrayal situation is dealing with serious internal issues that they have not addressed. Maybe depression, maybe anxiety, maybe some kind of personality disorder that prevents them from forming genuine connections with people. And while you might feel tempted to feel sorry for them when you learn this, remember that mental health struggles do not excuse bad behavior. Everyone is dealing with something, but not everyone chooses to hurt innocent people. These individuals made conscious choices to betray you, and they need to be held accountable for those choices regardless of what they are struggling with internally. The moon in this position is also warning you to be careful, because these people might try to come back into your life with some kind of manipulation tactic. They might reach out with a sob story, trying to make you feel bad for them. They might try to gaslight you into thinking the betrayal was not that serious or that you are overreacting. They might even try to play the victim, making themselves look like the injured party. The moon is telling you, do not fall for it. Stay in your truth. Remember what they did. Remember how they made you feel, and do not let their confusion and manipulation pull you back into their toxic cycle. You have already let go of their hand. Do not reach back for it now. Let me pull the fifth card because we need to see what is ultimately going to happen as a result of all of this. The fifth card is the Star, and Pisces, I literally got chills when I pulled this because this is one of the most beautiful, hopeful, healing cards in the entire tarot deck. After Strength, after the Nine of Swords showing their suffering, after the Magician showing your power, after the Moon showing their confusion, we get the Star, and the Star represents hope. It represents healing. It represents renewal. It represents blessings pouring down from the universe like water from the stars themselves. This is your future, Pisces. This is what is waiting for you on the other side of this betrayal. The Star is telling me that you are entering a period of your life that is going to feel like a miracle. You are going to look around at everything you have manifested and wonder how you got so blessed. You are going to feel a sense of peace that you have never experienced before because you will finally be surrounded by people who genuinely love and appreciate you. You are going to pursue your dreams without anyone holding you back or making you feel guilty for prioritizing yourself. You are going to wake up every morning grateful for your life instead of dreading the day ahead. The Star is confirmation that the universe saw your pain, honored your strength, and is now delivering your reward. In traditional tarot imagery, the Star shows a woman kneeling by water, pouring one jug into the water and one onto the land, with 8 stars shining above her. This represents abundance, flowing in all directions, blessings being poured out, and divine guidance lighting the way. That is your energy right now, Pisces. You are that woman. You have gone through the darkness. You have survived the storm, and now you are standing under a clear night sky filled with stars that are shining just for you. The Star is a promise from the universe that better days are not just coming, they are already here. You just need to open your eyes and recognize them. What I love about the Star in this position is that it represents authentic happiness. Not the fake happiness you might have felt when you were with people who did not truly value you, not the temporary high you get from external validation, but real, deep, soul-level contentment that comes from being aligned with your purpose and surrounded by genuine love. The Star is showing me that you are going to reach a point where you look back at the betrayal and actually feel grateful for it, because you will realize it was the catalyst that pushed you toward your true path. Without that pain, you might have stayed stuck in situations that were slowly killing your spirit. Without being forced to let go, you might have held on forever, sacrificing your dreams and happiness for people who did not deserve that sacrifice. The Star also represents inspiration and creativity. I am seeing that a lot of Pisces reading this are going to feel inspired to create something beautiful out of their pain. Maybe you will write a book about your experience. Maybe you will start a podcast helping others who have been betrayed. Maybe you will create art or music that expresses what you went through. Whatever form it takes, your story is going to inspire others. Your healing journey is going to give hope to people who are going through similar situations. The star is telling me that your pain was not in vain. It is going to be transformed into something that helps heal not just you, but countless other people who need to hear your message. I am also picking up that the star can represent a specific wish or dream that you have been holding in your heart, and this card is telling you that it is going to come true. Maybe you have been wishing for true love, and it is on its way. Maybe you have been wishing for financial abundance, and opportunities are about to open up. Maybe you have been wishing to find your purpose, and clarity is coming. Whatever you have been quietly hoping for, the star is saying, yes, it is yours. The universe has heard you, and your wish is granted. Trust the timing, trust the process. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. The star is also about faith and believing in yourself, even when you cannot see the full picture yet. You might not have all the answers right now. You might not know exactly how everything is going to work out. But the star is asking you to have faith that it will work out, and it is going to work out even better than you imagine. The same universe that perfectly orchestrates the movement of stars and planets is orchestrating your life, and you are being guided towards something extraordinary. The betrayal was just a chapter. The star is showing me that the best chapters of your life have not been written yet, and you are the author who gets to decide what comes next. Now let me pull the sixth and final card to bring everything together and show you the ultimate outcome of this entire situation. The sixth card is Knight of Wands, and this is perfect for closing out this reading because the Knight of Wands is all about passion, adventure, forward movement, and taking bold action toward what you want. After everything we have discussed, after the strength you showed, after the suffering of those who betrayed you, after your manifestation powers activating, after their confusion, after your healing and hope, we arrive at the Knight of Wands. And what this card is telling me is simple. You are moving forward. You are not looking back. You are not dwelling on the past. You are not wasting any more energy on people who did not deserve you. You are charging ahead toward your future with enthusiasm, confidence, and determination. The Knight of Wands is one of the most action-oriented cards in the tarot. This is not someone who sits around waiting for things to happen. This is someone who makes things happen. And that is who you are becoming, Pisces. The betrayal forced you to realize that if you want something in life, you have to go get it yourself. You cannot wait for other people to make you happy. You cannot depend on anyone else to fulfill your dreams. You have to be your own hero, your own champion, your own biggest supporter. And now that you have learned that lesson, you are unstoppable. What I am seeing with the Knight of Wands is that you are going to surprise a lot of people with how quickly you move on and how well you are doing. People who thought the betrayal would destroy you are going to be shocked when they see you thriving. People who expected you to stay stuck in victimhood are going to be confused when they see you building an amazing life. The Knight of Wands rides in fast, makes an impact, and leaves people in awe. That is your energy right now. You are about to make moves that are going to leave everyone talking. The Knight of Wands also represents travel, new experiences, and adventure. I am seeing that many Pisces reading this are going to physically move to a new location, whether that is a new city, new state, or even new country. The universe is opening up opportunities for you to start fresh somewhere new, somewhere that holds better energy for you, somewhere that is aligned with who you are becoming. Do not be afraid to take that leap. Do not let fear hold you back. The Knight of Wands is fearless, and he is asking you to be fearless too. Say yes to the adventure. Say yes to the unknown. Say yes to taking risks on yourself because you are worth the risk. I am also picking up that the Knight of Wands can represent a person, and if this is representing a person, it is someone who is going to come into your life with a lot of passion and enthusiasm specifically for you. This person is going to pursue you with intention. They are going to make their feelings known. They are not going to play games or send mixed signals or make you guess where you stand. The Knight of Wands is direct, honest, and bold, and that is exactly the kind of person you are going to attract now that you have cleared out the people who were wishy-washy and unreliable. This new person is going to show you what it feels like to be chosen, to be prioritized, to be loved without confusion or doubt. The Knight of Wands is also about passion projects and pursuing what sets your soul on fire. Whatever you are passionate about, whatever makes you feel alive, that is what you need to be focusing your energy on right now, not on the people who betrayed you, not on trying to make sense of why it happened, not on wishing things were different. Your energy needs to go toward building your future, chasing your dreams, and becoming the best version of yourself. The Knight of Wands is confirmation that when you focus on your own growth and happiness, everything else falls into place. The right people show up. The right opportunities appear. The right circumstances align. It is all about where you direct your attention, and right now your attention needs to be on you. What I find really powerful about ending with the Knight of Wands is that it shows completion of a cycle. You started this reading with strength, which was about internal fortitude and choosing not to retaliate. You are ending with the Knight of Wands, which is about external action and moving forward boldly. This shows that you have processed the pain internally, you have healed what needed to be healed, and now you are ready to take action in the physical world. You are not stuck anymore. You are not paralyzed by the betrayal. You are free, and you are using that freedom to create an incredible life. The Knight of Wands is also telling me that your confidence is about to skyrocket. You are going to walk into rooms differently. You are going to speak up for yourself more. You are going to set boundaries without guilt. You are going to walk away from situations that do not serve you without explanation. You are going to prioritize yourself without apology. The betrayal taught you that being nice and accommodating and putting everyone else first does not protect you from being hurt. So now you are going to be strategic with your kindness. You are going to be selective with your energy. You are going to give your time and attention only to people who have earned it and who reciprocate it. That is wisdom, and that wisdom is going to change your life in profound ways. So Pisces, here is what I want you to take away from this reading. You were shattered by betrayal that came from multiple directions. You were forced to let go of people who were supposed to love you, protect you, and have your back. That pain was real and valid and terrible. But it was also necessary because those people were blocking your blessings. They were dimming your light. They were holding you back from your true potential. The universe saw that you were too loyal, too forgiving, too willing to sacrifice yourself for people who did not appreciate you. So the universe orchestrated circumstances that forced you to let go because you would not have done it on your own. And now look what is happening. You are stronger than ever. The people who hurt you are suffering with guilt and confusion. You are stepping into your power as a manifester and creator. You are healing and finding hope. You are moving forward with passion and purpose. The betrayal was painful, but it was also the best thing that ever happened to you because it freed you to become who you were always meant to be. The universe did not abandon you during your darkest moment. The universe was preparing you for your greatest moment, and that moment is now. Trust the journey, Pisces. Trust that everything is unfolding perfectly. Trust that the people who hurt you will face their karma without you having to do anything. Trust that better things are coming. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be. And most importantly, trust yourself because you have proven that you can survive anything, heal from anything, and rise from anything. You are not a victim of betrayal. You are a survivor who is about to thrive beyond your wildest dreams. Thank you so much for being here and for allowing me to read for you today. I really hope this message resonated with you and gave you the clarity and hope you needed. If you felt the energy of this reading, drop a comment letting me know which card spoke to you the most. And remember, your story is not over. This is just the beginning of your comeback.